Welcome back, crafty friends. We are continuing in our little photo mats for our heirloom um, recipe journal that we're doing that I have been working on, and I really am enjoying how this is really turning out. If you have not followed me any length of time or you're just passing through, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And just have a seat, pull you up a cold drink, and let's get crafting together. So I went ahead and took the liberty to go ahead and cut all of what we needed for our mats. Okay. Now I do have all of the journaling spots prepared as well to move us right along. Okay. And I have these setting aside in a pile. I will also, in our video today, I will use just the same ideas we did before to use the hinges and then put the packing tape on that. Okay. And I have scraps that I'll be using for that. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and set them aside so we can refer back to those. Got my assembly line going, and we will go ahead and get started. My art glitter glue it's cold in my neck of the woods, and sometimes it wants to work properly and sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to see what happens today. Okay, seems to be doing all right. I hope everyone else, everyone out there, should I say, is doing well and feeling blessed. I know that I am. There is no object on this earth that can give me the blessing, uh, what God has given me, given us all through the finished work of the cross. So that's where my blessings come from. And pick a side, it doesn't matter. Tony's going to get covered up. And go ahead and make sure we are kind of to the side there. A little bit peeking through, but that's okay. We're going to make it work one way or the other. Okay. I hope that these series, I was trying to say, are you're enjoying them. This is going to give me problems today. All right, let's start that again. Let's put some on this portion right here. I'm excited to see projects. And if you've already shared a project on there, thank you. On your on the Instagram, if you've tagged me on Instagram and showed me your projects, I am so excited to look at new ones. I'm getting everything ready for the website. Everything's coming along perfectly. Now, if there's a little bit on that side, not to worry, we're going to cover that up. If I can squish all the glue out. And then I had mentioned the tab, okay? I've chosen to continue with this pattern, leaving the tab on this side to, give it some more character, writing space, what have you. So on this one, I'm going to do that. And I've got my glue rag here. I used this, it was just an old towel that I had many, many moons ago. And I decided to use it as a glue rag. All right. So I will, I think I'm going to do one side at a time with these. Get them covered up. Oh, once again, I don't buy these products. These are gifts from family and friends. Especially my daughter and my son-in-law have an arcade here in town, and they serve cereal as one of their menu items, I guess you would say. I'm not sure the concept behind that. But I get the empty boxes from their shop, from their arcade. And my nephew sometimes will work for them, and he gladly brings them to me when I ask him. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. We'll go ahead and put those there. Again, when these are on this side or they're where you can see it, we're going to cover that up. Okay. Let's see. Continue with my assembly line here. Well, sometimes my sister-in-law gives me boxes, and if I see boxes, I will ask for them. May I have those? I bet people think, I guarantee you they don't understand what I do with them until I explain I make journals from them. And yeah, these are cool for sure. Okay. And I think I'm going to turn this one this way. Give it an offset there. Okay. There's that. And I had two. How about that? Put some. Now these are just little hollies on this. Go ahead and smoosh that down. Okay. Very nice. So what I'm trying to do here is that on this edge, it was kind of off, and then I will put the hinge going this way. Okay. Now on this one, had it been this way, then I could do it that way. But nevertheless, it will work. Now with the holly ones, you can go ahead and use those for like Christmas and what have you, with that being said. Okay. And typically the art glitter glue will, I have trouble with it. Sometimes don't have a long enough pin, I would think. Like I was mentioning, the art glitter glue typically will stick to this type of packaging, but in an event that it doesn't, we can always come back with some double-sided tape. So I'm running low and only got the real thin ones, and I'm due to order some more. And so make sure we close that. I'm going to need to go get a longer pin so I can go ahead and unclog that. Okay, here we go. Very nice. Okay. These papers, I'm telling you, they turned out really a whole lot better than I had thought that they would. Of course, these are my digitals that I have made. I have designed these. And these look okay. We'll make that work. We're going to do one side at a time. Kind of vintagey little prints. So, okay. Get the photo mat. Doesn't matter what side you use. If the art glitter glue is going to give us some problems, what I may do is just pull out the old Elmer's. I mean, it doesn't matter what glue you use, just if it sticks down and does the job, it's a good glue. I'm just saying. This is just something I saw and it was available and I bought it, and yeah, that's how that went. And it's been a few years since I've had it. Okay. I'm going to just smush that down, give it a second, and I'll trim off any excess that I might have. And let's go ahead and I'm going to try some Elmer's here. How about some the clear glue? You know, I buy stuff and I think, oh, that's a good idea, and I'm going to uh, go ahead and do that project or whatever, and I have some ideas, and then I'll get the supplies. Then later on, I'm like, what did I buy that for? Like, what did I buy it for? Okay. I will forget. Okay. Go ahead, and the reason I do this so it doesn't have a lot of lumps and bumps on it, and get it to the edge as much as I can. And I keep a little cardboard there so it doesn't stick to my work surface. Okay, let's go ahead and place another one here. And again, if it's overlapped or it's not big enough, we can always trim it, right? It's our project, and that's how it works. Okay, super. That's that. Just the assembly line is what I'm going for. Okay, keep all that right there. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Whoopsie. This is coming out a whole lot better, wouldn't you say, with the glue? And I hope you're all, I mean, I would like to know if you're crafting along with me. What would be your thought on a live stream? I would even love to do a live stream with y'all if you're interested. If you would like a live stream, I would do that. We can just sit and grab our drink and just hang out and craft. That'd be kind of neat, I think. And let me get my rag here. And rinse and repeat. It's a lot easier when you get all the materials done ahead of time. And sometimes I just like to craft along with everybody, and yeah, that's a cute pattern right there. I'm really liking that. Okay, making sure by the time we get back to the other ones, they would have dried. Okay, and that's what we're doing. We're crafting, friends. It's a green, kind of like a lime green, maybe. For now, I got one camera. I had thought about, if I did a double camera, but I don't have that. Um, so for now, one camera is what I have, and I don't have a double camera where everybody can see me while I craft and, you know, screen on screen kind of thing. But it's okay. It's just fine. We're going to make do with what we got. Okay. Oopsie. What was I going to do? Getting into the zone and not paying attention, huh? Like, oh man, I don't want to do that. All right. Let's get after it. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up as close to the edge as I can. And it's our photo mats we're working on currently. Where you have a front and back. We can always trim up the excess if we have to. And making sure any extra we can. Okay, sweet. Okay. This is my crafting mat that I use. I don't use it for, my quilting or sewing or whatnot. I just use it for crafting. When I had first purchased this mat some years back, I did use it for, that's why you see some cuts on it and stuff for quilting. But when I started crafting, I just used it for crafting. So, yeah, it'll be fine. And I have one. Maybe soon y'all will see a video of me in my sewing room and different scenery. If any of you out there sew, I don't want that to stick just yet. Come back. There we go. What kind of things do you like to sew? Do you like other than just this type of craft? Do you like the I'm going to do it this way. Do you like to do quilts, or I'd be interested. Let's start the conversation off. What kind of quilting do you do? I have really been enjoying the quilt as you go, and I have some projects in mind that I want to share with you here, and also on uh, my Buy Me a Coffee page, as well as Patreon as I get it going. And of course, Patreon is an exclusive and it's just for Patreons. And I am looking into doing a free trial portion. Gives everybody to, see if that's something you like to do. If you're getting any benefit out of it, or it's not something that you prefer. Best thing about wet glue, you can just move it and make it work. Okay, but nonetheless, it's fine. We'll trim it and call it a day. And remind you that there are 20 of these that go into that little signature. Let me show you. There's 20 of these that are going to these. So it's going to be fairly chunky. And, I may even do one that is just one of those, one of these type of, just single journals. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But that one and another one, or how many I can get into, go ahead and pull it out as a reminder, into this cover. See how many I can fit in there. I'm thinking, let me see here. I'm thinking 2, friends, possibly. What do you say? And maybe 2. Oh boy, let's see. Like I said, I kind of craft, um, you know, an inspired crafter, I guess would say. Whatever moves me, whatever I feel like making, whatever, inspires me is how I go about things. Sometimes I follow step by step, sometimes I don't. I think the majority of us crafters do the same. And you have to make something your own, make it unique for you, you know. So, okay. Got some little figs, some vintage figs I created here. Right. Make sure it's on that edge. This little Elmer's glue is pretty strong. Okay. Very pretty. I've got a vintage collection of digitals coming soon, and these are part of that collection. Okay. Heading in the home stretch. Right. Not too much, not too little. Alrighty. Yeah, that art art glitter glue, when it gets cool, and it's cool here in my neck of the woods, it's winter. And so once it gets cold, yeah, it doesn't want to flow very well. Go ahead and get this going. Okay. And these are some little like cooking stuff and little vegetables and all kinds of wonderful things. I like it. All right, we're just about there. See what our time's looking like. Well, we're doing pretty good so far. I had a cup of coffee a moment ago, but I went ahead and drank that. So if you have something, a drink of preference, coffee, tea, whatever that would be, you get your drink of preference and pull up a chair and pull your crafting out and let's get busy. Okay, we're getting this here. Like I mentioned, I get in the zone and I start crafting, and if I get quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. Okay. I think I'll turn it either way. I can turn the mat should I need to. Alrighty. Looks good to me. I can always trim it should I need to. And my rag here. Okay. Go ahead and, well, I get ahead of myself here. And doesn't take very much, and some of these journals are be different ones on the website. I'm getting that all prepared. Stay tuned for that, and I'll make an announcement if you have not followed me on Facebook or Instagram, or even followed this channel. Please go ahead and feel free to do so. And when I make updates and posts, I will be posting on there for the website. There we go. Again, if it's like off there, we'll trim that. No big deal. Okay. Make sure. Is that pretty paper a friend of mine gave me? My sister in the Lord as well. We're going to use that for the mat. She gave me some other ones. We'll save those for another project. And because this is a vintage theme going on, I want to keep the vintage look going. Keep it kind of cohesive to that theme there. Okay. And kind of seeing here on the edge as much as possible. Okay, sweet. All right. That works good. That's real pretty paper, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I like that. Okay. I'll orient it later. Here's our middle measurement we did. And we're working quite a bit here, getting it done. And this is just a little makeup brush that we got at the Dollar Tree here. It's a little dollar store here in my town. If you all are watching out of, overseas or something, and I don't know if you have one in your city, but you can find these readily available anywhere. Some of these prints are doubles, so if you see some doubles, that's what they are. Be okay, we'll still use them. Okay, slide them on there. Only thing, this wants to give me issues. I don't want to pull it up, so I'll just trim it. Just a little. Okay. Beautiful. Hitting the home stretch. I think we got 2 more, y'all. 2 more. That was this one. I think this was one. Let's do this one. Keep that one for. Oh, there was. I didn't know if I had 2. I was wondering. I knew I counted correctly. So we will use that one. Okay. Trying to stay in frame here where y'all can see me. If I get out of frame, please forgive me. I'm trying to stay in frame for y'all. And I like this brush because I don't have to put my finger like this, and I can just spread it and get it in, everywhere on the surface that I'm gluing here. Okay. I'll stick those right there. Put this right here, and I'm going to lay this one here because this one doesn't have anything on it yet. Okay. I think I already smushed it, but I'm going to smush it again. Okay. See what our time looks like. Okay. And last one. Okay. I got quiet there for a minute. I was concentrating. All right. So let's put this. Looks like these birds are just going all kinds of ways, so it doesn't really look like it's going to matter a whole lot. Okay. And last one. Smush, smush, smoosh. Super. All right. So I got all them down. Again, if there's some that we need to trim, we will do that. Close my glue here. Now, I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to get my gingham here. Bear with me just a moment. And I want to grab I keep thinking that this is 2 or 3, and I forget that it is a hefty paper. This is like a gray here. And seems like it's similar to that. Or a black, maybe. There's the red. Here's the gray. We'll go ahead and do another green. Now you don't have to do the gingham, mind you. You just gotta make sure both sides are pretty okay. Take those and stick those there for a moment. Let me get my little mush everything aside here. I don't need this. I'll throw that there. And let me grab my little guillotine here. Okay, let me see here. Pull this up real quick. All right. Now, it's pretty thick little, as I said before, you know, a lot of these are kind of flimsy, but when you put all these papers on, oh, they work pretty good. Of course, if I didn't trim this, it would just stick and just give you more room. That's what I may do, but this little piece right here, I may go ahead and trim that up just a hair. Doesn't hurt to just trim it just a little. Okay. And right here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do there. like so. Or even this way. Either way, right? Okay. Okay. Where's my pencil at? This is just my way of measuring, friends. My way of measuring. So I can try to get as accurate as I possibly can. Now, I may very well go ahead and grab. I don't know if y'all can see that to the me in the light. That really does look different, but it's the same. Okay. Better more than less, right? If I move the camera, I am so sorry. It's only because this is just what I have. All right, so go ahead and put those on there. This is going to go in my little stack over here, possibly. Grab some more, whatever we can do here. And for safety reasons, put that down. Go ahead and either way, this way or that way, huh? Okay, do that. Is it 2 or 1? Just 1. Those are 2. I knew there's somewhere there were 2 in there. Okay, do that to get us started here. And I did not pre-cut these. I could have, but I didn't. Make sure I got that straight because I sure don't want that to mess up. All right, let's size it up here. Looks good to me. And then these, we can use them for hinges as well. So we'll grab, see if I can. So these are the colors. I knew there was a blue in there. This one looks like a blue. I don't know. To me it does. What do y'all think? I think it is. It's a blue. If the light hits it right, it is. And then I'll do another red or 2. Pull them out. And then some green I got. I'll throw them in there. Again, all these papers, I mean, goodness, I've had for a long time. You know, and like I said, I would, I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to turn it this way so I don't mess that up. I would just buy them. And when I buy them, I thought that was a good idea. Let me try that. This is a blue, isn't it? A blue, black. I don't know. Now when you hit the light hits it, you can tell that that's black and this is blue. So let me do this 2 at a time here. Anyhow, I would buy them and say that is a good project I want to try. But lo and behold, when I get it home and think, okay, this day I'm going to do it, this day I'm going to do it, and I never do. And then I think, okay, what was I going to use them for? Well, you know what? Today is the day. And I believe that I had initially got these papers for this type of project because I like the farmhouse look, as most of us do, and I wanted that vintagey look. I mean, I've always liked it. Okay, let me see. I've got enough of the blue and the black. I got another green, a black. Let's in the gray. Let me see. Did I get the gray out? Uh, no. How about the gray? Let me get a couple of gray here, just for the show of it. And I did get some red, but I'll go ahead and grab those. Put them right there so I can just pull and go. Okay, let's do that here. You know, and I just don't want to have it and not use it. I think we all can attest to that. I've literally made shelf and storage just so I can put all of this um, on the shelf, but it does no good if we don't use it, right? So guess what? We're using it. All right, so there's that. And with digitals, I mean, goodness, we can always um, make some more, right? Okay, so we got, I'm looking. We got one, and I need 20. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, because we've already done those 10. So I have to do 10 more. Okay, these are going to get set over here out of my way, and we're going to continue to cut. How about some more red? Let's do 2 more red. Cut 2 at a time there. And make that here. That'll look good right there. I have to look and see what our time's looking like. It goes fast, and I know I look often, and okay, there's that. But at the same time, I get in the zone of crafting, I just lose track of time. So I have to keep looking. Okay, let me look real quick. Oh, yeah, it's getting close, isn't it? Okay. That's pretty close to where I need it. Okay. Okay, there's these. Ready? And okay, give me just 1 second to do this. Let me see here. I'm looking at these papers to see. Well, I think these are the same. These are gingham. Let me show y'all. And I think, well, that dark red. No, I think I'll just keep these like that. Put these for a different project here. I was kind of thinking maybe to do it that way, but see what our time looks like. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry if I'm clouding the view, but I'm just trying to get a rhythm going, y'all. Okay. Don't have many of those, so let me do that. I know I got enough of those. I don't want too much of that. Let me look at these. These are our mats we've made. So there's these gray right here. Okay, we got these. And I can tell that's blue. There's a black. There's a blue. Got a green. Here's that. Here's a black. Looks to me I cut more black than anything. So, there's another red. So maybe another blue and another green to kind of, okay, that's what we'll do. And we'll move forward on that one. So, what we got? Black. There's a blue. And there's a green. I'm just trying to kind of get them all together to where they're not too much more of the other. Okay, let's do that black on that one. Let's put that there for now. Okay. The only thing about certain glues on the mats, they will warp if they're water-based. But other than that, they work very well. So bear that in mind. If you use a water-based glue, okay, I'm doing them 2 at a time here. But if you do water-based, you might want to weigh it down, or by the time that they're inside of our little journal there, it should be fine. And I do believe, I'll come to think of it also as well, that I had the tabs that I used them for. And okay. And if you remember, I was using these and I was using them to cut those as well. And that other, in the beginning, I had shared with y'all a recipe book that I had started. Okay, put that right there. Put this up in my little, hold on, y'all. I got things everywhere. Yes, I do. Okay. These are the ones I want to use. Don't want to lose those, and I'm going to use them for tabs as well. Okay, these are black. I was going to use blue and red. And I need another. Let's see, that was black, right? Yes, that was a black. I know eventually I will probably use them all. That's the black. I think what we'll do is go with what we got here and then see where it takes us here. Okay, so let me put that there. These are the blue, as I mentioned. I'm trying to find myself here. All right, measure that up. And I could just measure this and measure that. As you have well saw, not every mat is the same. They're all different ones. So I'd like to go ahead and try my best to keep it as uniform as I can, but if not, it's okay. All right. Okay, there's those. And let's do a red, and then we'll start gluing them down and going from there. Because some of these kind of just are bubbling up a bit. I want to use the art glitter glue or double-sided tape probably for the other side, I would say. Keep it from bowing too much or too terribly more than it is. Okay. And I'm so glad to have this guillotine. I got this when I just started out crafting, and many years ago. I can't even tell you. I'd have to really think about that. And I have a paper trimmer, but I haven't got the replacement blade for those. Okay. So up until this point, I think we are good to go. If I need more of what or the other type of color, what have you, I can just as well just cut some more if I have to. I don't want to cut too much. And let's see, that one's the gray. I know I might need another red as it would turn out. So I know y'all probably can't see very good. Okay, there's the blue, there's the gray, and there's the green, there's the blue, this is the black, right? Yes. You know, in the light it looks different. Okay, seems like I got 3 of each. Okay, so if I got 3 of each, let's go from there. All right, so what I'm going to do is do them like this so I don't have to separate them again, and then I can just pull what color that I'm going to use with what color or for what not. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the trimmer away really quick, and going to put these away. I'm going to use those for my hinges there. Okay, now I think I want to use a blue for the next one. Okay, got an assembly line here, and I'm definitely going to put note to self, get me some more double-sided tape. Okay, just because it's bowing just a little. And you can just use the art glitter glue or any type of glue, and just, for the sake of these videos, I'm just going to do it like this. And try to stay in frame. I'm just going to find a spot, y'all, so I can get in frame here. And I did not, if you noticed, I did not cut off this edge. And I'm going to just keep it like so. Okay. I know we're getting close to the finish line for these. And okay, hang in there with me, y'all. We're gonna do this. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to pull out the art glitter glue if it'll behave for me. Need to get a seems like it's wanting to behave just a bit. If I keep that pin on in it, I see some people, some ladies who craft will put some type of a lid or something on it. That's a good idea too. Okay, that works. Okay, here we go. Hold your breath. It's down. Double-sided double-sided tape is gone. Okay. All right. And of course, we can always trim it up if we need to. And okay. Not too bad, I would say. And this one is just a tad off. Only because you can see that one side of that packaging is where just kind of trim that. Probably be best with the paper trimmer, but that's okay. Not much waste at all. And then I'll pull out my ink pad here. And we're going to keep on pressing forward until we get them done. Sweet. I mean, you can even run some of the, give it a little grunge look. I think that's fine. Okay. And put this right here. And then we'll determine which side we're going to do what. Because if you remember, the orientation or some are going to go in this way and this way. So you'll have to figure out which way it's going to work best for you. Put the lid back on that. All right, that's one down and we're moving on. So from here on out, if you remember, we have, let me find our little mats here. We did this one, okay? I did this one here, and I did it with the hinge, okay? And I will be putting something on the inside as well. Now, with this, I put tape. And you can just as well do that as well, and it gives it a little cracked and aged look. I like that. I don't mind that. So, again, let's stick this over here. We'll be doing that with these. So whenever you, let me show you. When you put it in your journal, okay, this is going to go in this way, and this one will go in this way. But yet it will, it'll close like this. Okay, right. When we get it all together, I believe it'll come out really nice. And when we put the hinges on, we'll work on that next. I'm going to press forward. This is done. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it in my basket. And I'm not going to mess it with any more tape. I'm just going to, my art glitter glue is what I'm going to go with now. Okay. And put the pin back and looking for my my rag there, and then I've got my little spreader here, my little glue spreader, and do this so it will take hold. And let's do a gray and keep going. Okay. Okay. And smush, smush, because that glue really does dry quick. And also, if I need to come back and I need to go ahead and fill in, I can do that as well. Okay? Right? So like right here, got a little piece of, or little bit that's open here. And give it a good press. Put that glue, the pin back in the glue. Okay, and then look back to see if I need to trim up anything. Just a little. Now we're getting close to our end of our video. Okay, looks nice, y'all. I like it. Okay, I'll come back and glue this one. I got a little bit right there. I need to go ahead and trim off a little. Okay. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, it got a little right there. And go ahead and ink that up. Put a little extra right there on the corner. Now you can add yours if you want, if you're making these with me. Yeah, make it your own. You don't have to copy what I do. Just, be creative. Make something that you like. This is just something I've wanted to do for so long. And I thought, what a great idea to make something here, you know. And I want a little extra on them corners there. And to share with you all. Okay? You know, go ahead and put some right there. And of course, on the edges, if we put the little hinge on it, it's not going to matter too terribly. But I mean, doesn't have to be any which way or the other. Whatever makes you happy. I like to craft and I like to turn things, and I built a dollhouse, and I used to play with paper dolls. I didn't, very far few in between I ever got a Barbie. Um, I would play with paper dolls and I'd be happy about it. And I'd dress them up and just have fashion shows and in my cardboard dollhouse. Yes, I would. Okay, there's another one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue. We're going to come back and let's see what our time is. Yes. On our next video, we're going to continue in this series here, and we're going to finish and get them all together, and then we'll put the tabs on them, and then the hinged journaling portions of it, And that will be the end of that. Now, I may go ahead and share another one that I would do, but as far as the process of each one in there, I may or may not. We may move on to other things. But when the journal's complete, I will share it with you and take a screenshot and see if y'all want to, move forward, if you want me to make some different ones. But the process is there. We may, keep going. Who knows? Thank you for joining me. You are very welcome here at Bella and Craft Studio. And if you would do me the pleasure, if you would please hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. And I cannot talk. And ring the notifications bell when that way you'll be notified when I upload another crafting video. Until next time, thank you for stopping by. Bye for now.